Welcome everyone to video 7. In this video, we're going to go over 3 things that we did as part of our renovation. However, it wasn't planned. As always, there's always something. But as you can see, the first thing I did here, I circled this shelf that I could not stand to look at. And I went and demoed this. Even though we were working on the bedroom, you could see I just took a hammer and started hammering this. I couldn't stand to look at it, and I wanted it out. I was really happy to see it gone. And then you can actually see in the next couple of pictures here, I took that whole thing off. And I did it by myself, so I was really happy to go ahead and get that demo, even though it wasn't planned. We were going to save that for later, but I thought let me go ahead and do it. It doesn't seem that hard, so luckily it wasn't. And I pushed the refrigerator over there, so I kind of wanted to see what the kitchen could look like with the fridge there. I'm still not 100% sure what I want to do with that refrigerator. I'm still thinking about moving it over there where the stove was. But yeah, I just wanted you to see that I demoed that. And it looks a lot bigger too. I thought the mobile home looked a lot bigger and airier. And then the next thing here that I did was the cabinets. So we bought this off of Facebook Market. And if you guys don't use Facebook Market, I'm telling you, it's the best thing. You can get great things for a cheaper price. This was solid wood, and it wasn't even finished yet. If you know an unfinished grain, it's a lot easier to sand, and then all you have to do is paint. So what we wanted to do was actually sand and paint these white for our new kitchen. We bought this for a great deal. It was like $200 for all of this, plus the bottom cabinets. So what you're seeing here is just the tops. The bottoms are actually at the mobile home. I had the tops at the old house. This is what I use to clean the cabinets first, because it was really dirty. I wanted to go ahead and clean them first before I started sanding. And that was like a strong cleaner that my husband recommended that I use before I started sanding. So you can see I'm cleaning, I'm wiping the tops, the sides, the door itself, inside. I wanted to make sure this was nice and clean before I started sanding them. And it wasn't that bad. I mean, that was a really strong cleaner. So it was very easy to do. And it was just mostly just, dirty, just dusty. The previous owner, he was renovating his grandmother's kitchen, so he had these old cabinets and he just wanted them gone. So I thought we got a good deal for them. And then I'm just showing you what they look like, and you could see they are dirty on top and in the bottom, but nothing a little cleaning can't do. So before you actually start sanding, or even if before you want to start cleaning, you can take out these screws, take out these latches. I actually didn't take the latches out. They weren't really in the way of my sanding. As you can see, I put them in those little plastic bags so I wouldn't lose the screws. But see, I kept them on. They weren't in the way, so I thought it was okay to leave them on. So I am smoothing out the inside. I am sanding the outside of the doors. And relatively, you just want to sand the front covers of the doors, and then this actually the side, those trims of the cabinets. You don't have to do the whole cabinet because relatively all of them aren't going to be showing once you put them together. And we are just painting the front of the doors bottoms and sides, if they are showing. If they aren't showing, we're not going to be painting that side of it. It just seems like a waste of time to try to paint all of it. But you never know. I might change my mind when I actually do start painting them. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to see, and this is me finishing. I finished all of the upper cabinets. I still have to do the lower ones, but I'll do that when we actually move into the mobile home. Because as of right now, I'm still back and forth with both houses. So like I said, it was relatively easy because it was already an unfinished wood cabinet. So we lucked out with that. Alright, so this next one is a fun one. There was, when it rains, we noticed that there was like water leaking at this spot. So this spot, and you can see this is really gross, but this spot was leaking because this is where the attachment was with the original trailer, and then the attachment to the original. I saw this and I just wanted to go ahead and demo it. I was tired of looking at it and seeing the water drip, and I wanted to get it fixed. Even though we were still doing the bedroom, I said, look, let me just go ahead and take this out. So as you can see here, I took it out. I wanted to see what was going on with it. We still aren't 100% sure, but you know, we'll see. So what we think is happening is there's two roofs here. So one is the original, which is flat, and then the new one is angled. So that's an issue because when it rains, it's settling in between that crack there, or the attachment. So we think it could be very easy to fix, which is making sure that the water runs towards the side versus in the middle where it's flat. But you know, we'll give you guys an update. But I am glad that I took that part of the wood out so we could actually assess and see what's going on and get all that nastiness out. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.